Hello everyone and welcome back to a new episode of Drakensang. So we are back here in Fairdog and I'm also back from vacations. I hope you guys enjoyed with those 2 weeks. What the hell is he talking?
Desert my post. Oh, I can't hold on much longer. Thank Breas.
I think somebody needs to pee. What's wrong with you?
You're Mimi Aldrich, aren't you? This is really embarrassing, but I really need to go and the next watch isn't here yet. I can't hold it much longer. Could you take over my watch for a moment? It'd be child's play for the person to solve all those murders. Please, I'd be really quick.
Very well, I keep watch here while you are gone, but hurry up.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure you won't have to do much. Just make sure no shady characters get into the city. Right now, we are on the lookout for a deceitful con man who gets into the homes of rich by posing as a craftsman. He's a very distinctive mustache. That rogue is the top of our list. Then there's the vixen. She has blue eyes and vixen red hair, to which she owes a nickname. Do not let her in the city any circumstances. She's crafty con artist. Oh, there's one other fellow starting with the fights with the silver pitcher. Burly, puffed up face, big nose. Pfft. Oh, can old Abraham have to hook? You be back, okay? Hurry up, I say.
Where the blazes?
All praise to the 12 gods. May I enter?
Oh shit. Trevin Pelt. What's the business in the city? I'm meeting scholars and discuss the fields in this foreman. Do you have any goods to declare? No, I have nothing within you can see. You may pass. Good day to you.
Would you allow me to pass?
What's your name? Alder Manson. What's the business in there? I'm going to work on the harbor. No, just a couple of tools. Halt! You are a craftsman. As you can see, yes. You bring Farrock recently? That's right, why do you ask? We're looking for a con artist posing a craftsman. You say you are a craftsman, you fit in the description. Please, do I like a rogue? I'm expected at the harbor. I don't want to be late. Hang on, what are we gonna take? Human nature, Gladys. He makes an honest impression. Right. No, now that I think of it, you can't be the one you're looking for. That's what I'm telling you! I'm a honest citizen. Forgive me for your suspension. We have to check everyone who fits in the description. It's fine. You're doing your job and now I want to do mine. I really have to get going. You may pass. Good day to you.
I'd like to enter this beautiful city.
Oh, what's your name? Paragondin. I'm visiting relatives of Temple of Prayers. Do you have any goods? You can see it for... I think. Just a minute, make description. The Vixen, what kind of stupid nickname? You're a crafty con artist with no business in FedEx, that's all. Thanks for interesting. Take a look at me. This is what a con artist looks like. I just want to visit my relatives in city, or this is it. She's lying. I've heard of her. She's actually quite an impressive person. Don't worry, it's not just the town guard who talk about you. Oh really? And what do you intend to do with me? Quite simply. You may be right. That might save me some trouble. There are other ways into the city anyway. I should count myself lucky I bumped into deputy guard with facts in their heart and not so pompous town guard. Farewell and fair facts be with you.
Oh, that felt so good. Thanks for your help.
Is it random with somebody? Yes, a woman answering your description of the con artist wanted to get in the city. She didn't seem to quite right to me, so I didn't let her pass. Yeah. That must have been Parida the Vixen. Well done. That woman is well known in this town as a con artist. I'm glad I could help. Many thanks, I'm in debt, but I better get back to my duties in case someone else gets in who isn't supposed to. Good day to you. Nice. And now we steal from him. And you have nothing. Okay. The Bolton trick for a handful of decades. Bring the dark eye again. I'm beginning to get really fed up with it. With the band of thieves and murders. Exclusive deal. Ah, okay. Let's go into the harbor first. We have done enough main quest. Let's do a bit of side quest in further. Let's see if there's anything new we can do. Hopefully. Yeah. So, what I wanted to say, I've been back. I'm back from vacation. It was nice and interesting, but it was not that much of vacation. It's I don't know, for the people who like have family abroad, bigger families, and they visit them, it's very tough to say they're most of the time relaxed because you have to do so much catching up, and normally around that time there's some special parties that you have to attend and blah 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 blah. So you don't have really time to relax. And yeah, also it was a bit cramped up, so you didn't have a lot of privacy. But still, it was very lovely. I met some new people, they've been nice to me, and it was very, very lovely. But now I'm just happy to be back and back to recording. Also, I'm going to start... I know I just said that I'm trying to finish all my series, but I'm also going to start a new series, even if I didn't finish any of those series. But... finally, Minecraft is popular now, and you guys, yeah, you don't know that, but actually the first thing recorded, that I ever recorded was actually Minecraft when I was younger, and I was around 16 when I tried to record it for the first time, and I already wanted to start YouTubing back in the days, but, well, I was still too young. And I finally pushed myself last year to finally start off as a YouTuber.
Come back again later. Perhaps I'll have...
Seriously?
All right.
Wait,
I'll
no,
try my very best.
no, go
Alright.
Gladys. So, yeah. Happy now that I'm YouTubing, looking for the future, and trying to become a better editor, because that's the hardest struggle. Editing is very tough, and also like both like unedited footage and edit footage, they're both tough in one way, because when you edit stuff you can take sometimes breaks and don't have to talk so much, but then you have to think about how you're gonna edit that, how you're gonna do this, and blah 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 blah, and you try to be funny, actual like good edits, and you have to know the program. But the struggle with unedited stuff, it's easy to edit, however you have to talk a lot to like make the episode not boring, and that's quite difficult to come up with new stuff to talk. It's like sometimes you have an idea, but however sometimes you have no clue what you want to talk about. Excuse me. But what I wanted to say, Reagan seems new. Like yesterday, I wanted to start recording already last night, but I had no clue what to talk about. So never happened.
You want me to sneak?
It didn't happen. So I just said, "Yeah, let's go to bed," and actually put it on tomorrow's to-do list to record some episodes. And yeah,
On my way.
Here we go. Let's see if we can continue with the Dragon Quest. Or something new happens, because it doesn't seem nothing new in Fergus happened. And we have also to empty our inventory. Okay, what do you have for us now in the Temple of Hisinde?
Straight ahead.
You talk to him?
How may I help you?
Okay, I'm super confused. Oh,
Book of the Serpent by Hacinda. I don't believe my eyes. So this was the lost knowledge of which the Oracle spoke. In truth, you have returned the Book of the Serpent, which was long thought to be lost, and thus fulfilled a further test of the Oracle. Let us go see what your next task is at once.
oh, wise oracle, then let us waste no further time. Venerable one.
You have completed the second quest. This is the third and the last of the 3 trials. Between ancient walls, in the fortress at the Silver Falls, you shall find the Dragon's Eye, hidden and resting in the midst of Wrath's blind fury. What remained hidden from others, your fate shall reveal to you alone. Unragarum Unraginir.
The third of the Dragon Quests awaits you. But in this case, I will not be able to aid you.
Venerable one, what do you mean? For many years I have immersed myself in the remaining writings and the lore of the past trials of the Oracle, but this mystery is beyond even my knowledge. Master Adrant, are you able to interpret the latest words of the Oracle?
Do not fear, good Durian. In this case, I'm able to enlighten you. The Silverfalls family is an ancient noble clan, the ancestral seat in the castle Grimtooth. One of them was made challenger of the Dragon Quest. Unfortunately, all records of this event were destroyed in the temple fire. This was long before you were born, Dorian. I remember it if it was happened yesterday. I was a young novice and was the recording clerk at the heated debate between Grandmaster Udolfo and Dragon Challenger Roderick of Silverfalls. They could not agree on how the secure and holy artifact discovered by Roderick it was called the Dragon Eye. Grandmaster Udolfo wanted the artifact to go to the temple of his in Kuslik, but Roderick refused. He was a stubborn and a pighead man, but his heart was in the right place. He did not want to entrust such a powerful artifact to the care of the knowledge-hungry votaries of the Hisinde. He thought it should be protected by the soldiers of his family castle. Finally, they agreed that Roderick should be trusted with the artifact on the condition that the Church of Hisinde would help him to devise a system of traps to protect it within the walls of the castle Grimtooth. Since that day, the mysterious dragon eye has been guarded by the Knights of the Silverfall. However, you will have a little luck in acquiring the dragon's eyes, since the death of Roderick, his son, Tradle, has taken over the castle and the task of guarding the artifact. Tradler is exactly like his father, exactly a stubborn pighead. He lives a completely reclusive life walled up in his castle, ruling with an iron fist. He maintains only the most necessary contact with the Count, a blade mostly via his diplomating Gerlin. Gerlin, Master Ardred? This name means nothing to me. I'm not surprised by that at all. His Count Gran is most important advisor in difficult and secret diplomatic affairs. To be honest, I do not like him. He seems calculating and insincere despite all his appearance friendliness. But I do not want to be my mouth hurts. Prejudice. You against him before you can draw your own conclusion. Count Growing has great faith in him, after all. Sounds like a very busy man. Do you happen to know where I might best be able to meet him with him and persuade him to speak with me? Unfortunately, I do. I crossed his path as he was heading for Dwarf Quarter. Apparently, there are problems with the crunches. The guards corps responsible for the area. It seems they have been keeping it under lock and the key for some time. If you're lucky, they may well still negotiate with the guards at the gates in the Ducat Citadel.
Thank you for your advice. I had better on my way.
Okay, let's move on with the Dragon Quest, because it seems it's the only thing that we can do.
Oh Jesus, that was almost killed me. Okay, let's move to the Duke's Citadel. It should not be so far. Where did it stop? Yeah. Content creating is way tougher than I expected. Actually, thinking about stuff, and what the hell are you?
Laurelin is my name. Do you want to perfect your talent as a bowyer?
Interesting. Okay. Hawk's Eye. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. I want to learn that.
Leave that to Thorgrim.
Listen up, everyone.
My agility seems pretty horrible, I have to say.
A dwarf stands by his word.
We have some experience point. Yeah, let's learn that. That was not the most horrible buy. Can we steal at least back our stuff? And thank you. But before we go on, we're gonna sell some stuff. I think we have our inventory is still full with items that we can sell. But yeah, right now what I did to provide more content, like in the especially the longer videos, I tried to plan a bit out and like just write a note card what I want to talk about, and I just ramp it up around my head and see what I'm coming up with it. So yeah, that's how it goes. This is how the ruble rolls. But yeah, I'm kind of curious. I would also like to adjust the content that I'm talking about, like in the longer series, also about you guys. So what do you guys think? What do you guys want to hear? Should I tell you a bit more about my travel in Kazakhstan? Do you want to know what's going on right now in my life, or just generally what's the thing that you're interested in? I want to know what you like and what you don't like. That would be interesting to know. Let's have a conversation down there in the comments. Shut up. Okay, what can I sell? Gone. Nobody uses swords. Tin figure. Pointy head. Actually, I wanted to look at something. Can we equip ourselves with like good weapon and get a bit of better armor? Maybe we should armor up. Yes.
Try my very best.
Okay.
Listen up, everyone.
He gets those. Armor up.
Follow me.
Okay. Now we can sell everything that we don't need. I don't know if we need the bear teeth. Frog legs be gone. I just don't know what we need for alchemy right now. I don't know the recipe all in my head.
For Amazon Pride.
Okay, she has we definitely have enough of those sickles. You have just like potion brewing stuff. And you have... I want to keep that. Think. Bump. knife, throwing knife. We have a lot of them, so should be fine.
Let me do
Next we have Rulana. She has not that much, but we can like boar skin we definitely need. We are becoming so rich because I don't know, we can make some leather bands out of it. Or oh, we have already leather strips. Ugh. Definitely can sell those. Those. Cough, cough, cough. Yeah, we should be fine. Okay, let's try to get in the... what's it called? Yeah, over there. In the Dwarven City parts. If I say that correctly. Okay, almost there. So like I was saying, I tried to put more in it, and I actually watched, as stupid as it sounds, a course about YouTube, like what you can do, and oof.
Is not available? I'm an envoy from the highest authority.
From the highest authority. Don't make me laugh. And besides, it's Gilduin, son of Gondolin, and head overseer of the Fardak Rock Crunchers.
Yes, yes, I know. Pardon me, most esteemed Master Rock Cruncher. I only wanted to point out that...
Mean that the gentleman is finally gonna get lost? Oh, that would be so nice.
I'm sorry, but I have clear instructions from the Count not to leave until I've personally negotiated with head overseer Gilmorn about opening the Dwarf Quarter.
He'll let us know when he has something to report that involves the Count. It is not available in the near term in any event.
We seem done talking. Here we go. What do we have in your pockets? Oh!
I'll gladly repeat it. The quarter stays closed off until Galvarin has returned. The situation is very clear. There is nothing to discuss. The Count can give all the orders he likes, but when the security of the dwarf quarter is at stake, then we have the last word.
Sorry, something dropped.
Pah! I never encountered such a narrow-mindedness in my entire life, but fine. As you will, it's your decision, but I'm warning you, Count Groan will not be pleased to hear about this.
Groan can do what he likes in his fancy place. His gate stays closed. Get out of here.
Well, really stubborn as a mule, unbelievable, simply unbelievable.
Privy Councillor Galen, please wait.
Wait, is it? I'm a very busy... Oh, it's you. Forgive me, my sharpness today doesn't seem to be my day. To what do I owe the honor, noble challenger of the Dragon Quest?
Greetings, my name is Mimir Aldrich. I will get right to the point. My destiny takes me to the Castle Grimtooth and the court of Traveler of the Silver Falls. They tell me that the Knight Traveler lives a reclusive life, insulated from any contact with the rest of the duchy. I hear you are the only one with whom is he prepared to conduct interviews. Is that true?
That is true, yes, hehe. Trailder, that hard-headed old mule. He balks at the company of others. Negotiations with him are always extremely enduring and time-consuming. What exactly leads you to the old knight?
You already know of the Dragon Quest. Great. Evil lurks and it thrives in the shadow, and Shredler is in possession of the important artifact that the Oracle wishes me to seek out.
I take you speak of the Dragon's Eye.
You know it? Have you seen it? Do you know how to convince Shredder to give it to me?
Whoa, slow down a minute. Yes, I know of the artifact, but I haven't seen it within my own eyes. It is stored deep within the walls of Castle Grimtooth, protected by fiendish systems or deadly traps. If you really think you can simply talk to Traveler into giving to you the artifact, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Many before you have tried and failed miserable.
The Venerable Whitecliff of the Hesinde Order told me the same.
Ah, Sir Old Ardred sent you. Well, well, this must be very important then. He never could stand me, you know. Good old Ardred doesn't really like the way I handle problems. He never understand that in perilous times, where honest and direct approach does not always save the day. So you want to go to Castle Grimtooth to get the artifact, knowing the Treadler will never hand it over willingly. But inevitable solution is, you must steal it. What? Steal it? What are you talking about? Listen to me. There's an old secret tunnel deep beneath the castle. I've had to use it several times. You know, me, Aldrich, I'm not exactly built to squeeze through such tight passages, but some things require absolute secrecy. Go along the rock face from the south until you come to the winding path. It leads to the secret entrance that takes you deep into the castle and near the artifact. But remember that this place is heavily guarded and protected with deadly traps. Thank you for your help. I'm in your debt. If predictions of Oracle are correct, then we are all in debt. In your debt. But I must also ask you a favor. Please don't tell anybody that I told you about this entrance, just in case anybody asks you. Oh, one other thing. Murdering bands of orcs have recently been spotted in the area of mountains around the castle. So take care on your way. If you need a little extra help, I can point you the right direction. You should be able to find Nazarene, a doughty mercenary. Wait. You should be able to find Nasrindin, a doughty mercenary, at the harbor right now. The Novadi has fought me out a few difficult situations in the past. I strongly recommend him. Good luck. Well. We are moving on. Besides, why is the main quest always moving on? Why is nothing else than recipe of potion? Find an expert. Sorry. The Bolton trick, find the thief, return the stone goods to the innkeepers. Waiting. Soapstone. Where the hell is that? Let's actually find that before we move on. Come on. Where is that freaking... the golden lure. Well, let's check out the areas. It must be here or Prior Square, I think. Somewhere around. Also, if you're asking what I'm eating right now, I have some sunflower seeds from right out of Kazakhstan, and they're fucking delicious. Where is the freaking... It must be here around, or... It must be in Oakton Harbor then, I think. I don't think it was Prior Square, actually. Where could it be? Do you guys remember? If I don't find it, let me know, or... If I would actually know, what do you think was that? Let me know. Let's see who is right and who's wrong. Let's make that interesting. We can also check if we can talk to him now.
Hey you! Stop right there!
Oh, that's annoying. What do you want from me? Let's just say you have various activities for the Stubber Branding turned... Let's try that again. Let's just say your various activities for the Straw Brand Trading Company have not gone unnoticed in the certain quarters. So what? I don't see what it has to do with you. So you say, but I haven't finished. I come from the Honorable Niesbeck Trading Company. I'm authorized to make you a very good, generous offer. Start working for us immediately and you get a bonus of 20 ducats on top of your payment for the next job. What do you think? The problem is this means we have to build trust. We can now decide. Let's try that. Okay, 100 ducats. Oh, And he is gone. Interesting.
Good.
I take that 100 ducats. If not, I feel pretty betrayed. Okay. But check out of the harbor. It must be somewhere around here. That's very odd. Okay. I think for that episode we're going to the... Christ, I don't want to switch always characters. Okay, for that episode let's go to the... what was it called? To the Neilspec. I mean, 100 ducats. Jesus Christ. Ah. You're that guy. We'll come back in a second to you. Now that's very interesting. Like that.
What do you want? Oh, you're the store brand we hired, right?
Yes, go through and talk to Vietnamese Blake. He is waiting for you. Very well. Please. Ah, I almost thought he rolled into the tree. Okay.
Yes.
Let's try to see what he has in the pockets. 10 ducats, not a bad one.
Come in. I'm Vito, the nephew of Olwina Naspek, the head of this trading firm. I've already heard some things about you. You're reputed to be very diligent in what you do. That's just the type of person the Naspeks can always use.
Why does he sound like an Italian mobster? And why does he also look like that? Thank you. I hope my condition work with the house neighbor will be as rewarding. Oh, it will be, believe me. I actually have another job for you. What's the job? Some sniffing around at further. Pipblibush, the innkeeper at the Fleet Foot at Further, told me that Storbert's people were in his bar talking to Taurus Troublebait. Taurus is a former man of the Dark Eyes, an old boozer. Above all, he's stupid too. He let his mouth run and talked about things he shouldn't have kept to himself. This matter comes at a very inconvenient time, as my aunt is holding a secret meeting in Wagner's home right now. The Dark Eyes are guarding the ways into the Wagner's home, but you never know what kind of trouble those Hospitis might stir up to. I see, how can I help? Go to Fleet-footed ferret and find out what the drunk tourist said to the Storbird scum, then silence his big mouth forever. Permanently, understood? Okay, wonderful. One more thing. The innkeeper said he didn't recognize one of the Storbirds people from the description. He could well be a highly ranked member of the Storbird family. Maybe you can find out who old Emerald brought to further before you do away with your talkative friend. Very well, I see what I can find out. I'll let you know as soon as I know anything. Okay. Okay. Well, now it's gonna be more interesting. Gonna move on with the drain quest soon. But however, I think we reach a good point to end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next episode, I guess, guys. So, bye-bye. Till next one.